I'm here in Medjugorje and I'm with, what's your name?
Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie, where are you from?
Tyrone, County Tyrone, Northern Ireland.
And?
I'm Thommy from Mullingar, Westmeath.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay.
And how often have you been in Medjugorje?
I've been here about 37 times. 37 times. Came in 2006.
Why?
I just love it here.
Yeah.
And I came in 2006 and I try and get back every year, only wasn't here when COVID was on. I just love here, loving here with Our Lady, love the peace and meeting the people, and just changes my life.
In which way did it change your life?
It changes, just give you better understanding about Our Lady and God and brings you that bit closer. Yeah. And then you're able to reach out and help people and bring the message of Our Lady to the people as well.
Wow, so you bring also other people here now?
I used to bring groups up to, I did. I always brought groups in maybe May and October. And last year I didn't bring any group, but maybe in October this year I might bring a group again. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes when it goes back. Yeah.
Did your prayer life change? You pray the rosary more now?
Pray the rosary more. Yeah, now it means a lot more. Yeah, and because of here and just before COVID, we actually started a prayer group at home in the house. With 40 people used to come.
Let's go on the side.
Used to come every Tuesday night to us, but that has been since COVID. That hasn't came back. So hopefully, maybe someday again it'll come back. We brought many people to Medjugorje and see many people getting help out here as well. Help. Yeah, so.
You saw people here?
People, and people getting help, people with broken hearts healed, people getting closer to Our Lady, praying, going back to Holy Mass, going back to confessions. Even there's one man back, he was holding on to some sort of a sin for over 50 years, and he was here with me in the group, and he says to me, Thommy, I'm holding on to something terrible, I need to get rid of it. And I said, we'll go down to confession box. So he went into confession box, I stayed outside and pray. He came out like a new man. He just felt new after that, after 50 years. Yeah. So.
And that is the power of confession.
That's the powerful thing, the confessions.
Tell a bit about it. Why do people not have to be worried about confession?
Sorry?
Why do people not have to be worried about confession?
Oh, worried about it?
Yeah.
Well, if you're holding on to sin, it blocks your prayer, doesn't it? It blocks you back and you're feeling it inside. Yeah. You can't. But when you're free, then you're free. And that's when you go to the priest, get confessions, you're free. And that's the way, and start off again, fall again and back again.
Fall again and back again. Me too.
Every little
and for you, confession. What is confession for you?
Yeah, well, I believe that you shouldn't receive the Holy Eucharist unless you've been to confession.
Absolutely. So beautiful what you say. That's nice. You pray the rosary?
I do, every day.
What is so special for you about the rosary?
I've great devotion to Our Lady.
And what does it bring you? Peace, or what is the effect of the prayer?
Peace and prayers answered, and just I have great love for her. My mother was called Mary as well, and I have.
And what is so special for you about Medjugorje?
This is my first time here.
It's your first time?
Yeah,
wow,
first time. First time. I've been to Lourdes and Fatima, and this is my first time to Medjugorje.
And how's the difference now being here and in Lourdes and Fatima?
Not as commercialised.
Here, then.
The hill, Apparition Hill, the mountain, everything is outside the town, outside the busyness. It's more peaceful and little less crowds.
Beautiful. And what would you tell people? Why are you Catholic?
It's my upbringing, and my parents were, very good, devoted Catholics, and I'm the same.
And does it bring to you joy and peace in the heart?
Yeah.
What would you tell people? There are a lot of people out there, they don't have joy and peace. How can they have that joy and peace? What would you tell them? What should they do?
They should pray, especially the rosary, and attend Mass.
And confession maybe as well?
Yes, confession, and Holy Communion.
Holy Communion. And what would you say, how people can have that joy and peace that you have?
It's just Our Lady gives it to you out here. I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's just, you can't explain it. You'd have to come and experience it yourself. I don't. It's hard to explain the peace that you have when you're here. It's different, and it's hard to hold on to it when you go back home as well. So it's like coming out to recharge your batteries. That's the only way I can describe it. You go home and you're grand for a week or two and three, and then you start slipping or feel you know, the way ordinary life gets in and you have the normal thing, but you come out here then you forget about everything. It's just time with a lady, time for yourself, to have a chat with yourself, to see how you're getting on in life and try and see what can you sort out in your life. That's what it is. But don't come with any big high expectations. Let her lady do whatever she has you here for. That's the way. Don't come looking for the sun spinning or smell of roses or whatever. Just whatever a lady wants you, she will look after you when she gets you here.
You have also the impression that she focuses on that we have a personal relationship with her son, that conversation with him and the healing with him.
Yeah, sure. Lady, like she goes, like it's like, isn't it the wedding feast of Cana? So it's the same thing. Just ask her lady, and she'll go to Jesus. Like the way I look at her lady is, it's like if your mother and father were alive and you're growing up, you'd always ask your mother for something because she'll go to the father and ask for you, and you'd always get it. That's the way it is with her lady. That's the way I look at her lady. She goes for you. She makes you look better. She puts you there, and she gets the word in for you to Jesus to get.
So
whatever.
beautiful.
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
So she's just like the real good mother. That's the way it is.
Absolutely. She wants to raise the children that they go upright into life, healed, spiritual wounds, even physical wounds healed. And what's for you the Catholic faith?
No, that was it. Like that was just me upbringing, the Catholic faith as well. That was just baptised, and we always went to mass or whatever, and then sometimes you drift away when we got older, like probably when I'm a teenager, maybe in early 20s, just drifted one thing another, not much, but drifted then from the few prayers, and came to Medjugorje then, and that kind of rekindled the whole thing again in 2006. So I've never looked back, even in very difficult times. Our Lady still looks after us.
How would you encourage people who go through difficult times?
It's just pray to Our Lady. It's difficult. Even you start off with 3 Hail Marys and the head grow, or even 1 decade of the rosary and the head grow.
Yes.
And sometimes you could be, and for me, I'm not holy or anything like that. Sometimes I'm well able to pray, and sometimes I find it difficult to pray. And that's the way it is. It is nothing you can do about it. And you'd be doing your best to pray, but be something blocking you. You don't know what it is, and then that block will be lifted, and then you get back praying then again. So you just have to try and stick with it. But even if you're that way, you can still go around doing the prayers in your head, few Hail Marys, whatever, praying for people that are sick. You'd say you're praying for your work, even if your work is difficult. Offer everything up to God and to Our Lady, all your work and your struggles and everything. You can offer the whole up as you're going around in your day's work. Use that as part of it as well.
So you made also experience that Our Lady teaches here that we have to surrender and live in the divine will. Thy will be done, and you will be more peaceful and joyful.
Oh, more peaceful, yeah, that's right.
You experienced that in your life?
Yeah, I did, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And you have a favourite spot in Medjugorje?
My favourite spot is Cross Mountain.
Why? The toughest one?
I just love doing Cross Mountain, because for me, when I do Cross Mountain, I do each station on the way up, and between each station I do the decade of the rosary. So again, I get to the top, you have all the stations done, you have all the rosaries done, and you can do the Divine Mercy, a few more prayers come back down. So I usually like to do it early in the morning, so you felt then you have something done for the day, so you can go off then and enjoy Medjugorje, you can enjoy Columbus and coffee and meet new people and go on here and there.
That's like a good Irishman, eh? I like
get up early, get your prayers done.
Yeah,
and the sun as well. So no, that's it, because you don't know, like if you said you leave the mountain for later on the day, you don't know what talk is going to go on, or you might have to go up Apparition Hill or go to the Blue Cross or go out the country to some mass. You just don't know what's going to happen. So if you go up early in the morning, get the mountain done, you have something done for the day. Great way to start the day. That's
wow. And you got a favourite saint?
Not really. No, I've no really. Padre Pio, I suppose. Padre Pio. I've no real devotion to saints. I don't know why, and I should have. But
you are happy.
Directly
to
Our Lady, I go direct.
How can they have that direct? People look for this direct connection and experience God alive. It's a living God we are connected to. How would you explain that?
I don't know how you'd explain it. I really don't know how you'd explain go directly. Just pray to Our Lady, and you know that she's going to intercede for you. And you might not always get what you want, or sometimes you will very quick. Sometimes it could be down the way, or you could be praying for something and you think this is right for me and you don't get it. But then maybe a year later you say, thank God I didn't get that, because it wasn't for you. You know,
exactly.
that's
To the
it.
point. I made the same experience.
Yeah.
Especially maybe young people, relationships.
Yeah.
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 And what would you tell people? Why come to Medjugorje one time?
Why'd come? Just come and experience it, and not to be afraid. Some people are afraid to come in case Our Lady gives them an extra job. Even priests are afraid to come in case they give them an extra job.
Yeah.
And just come and enjoy. Come for the first time. Go around with everything. Come with an open heart, open mind, and if you like it, you come back, and if you don't like it, you won't. But I've never ever met anyone that didn't like here or didn't want to come back. You should always cry going home. You just don't want to go home. And that's whatever it's about. And I've been in Lourdes and Fatima, and St. Anne's in Canada. I've been in a lot of places, but there's nowhere like Medjugorje. Nowhere. It's different here. There's more to do. You can get up and do the mountain, do the hills. Just seems to be more that you can do here.
It's a bit like
Yeah.
Disneyland for
A
Catholics.
bit like Disneyland for Catholics. Yeah, it is. It is. It's a bit like Disneyland, but then.
But the real Disneyland, no?
Yeah,
it's the real. You meet the real deal.
The real deal. That's what Medjugorje is. Yeah,
The real deal. And what would you say at the end? You got a favorite Bible scripture? What you cling to?
Favorite Bible? No, probably Matthew 7:7. I think is ask and you receive, seek and you know the knock on the door should be open. I suppose that's probably.
You have that happen to you?
Yeah, because it is. Ask and you receive, and knock on the door will be open. I think that probably will be. One of the ones, yeah.
I have that now. I said, dear God, I want to have a priest for confession. I walk down the road, priest is there. Yeah? Especially for priests, you get very fast answer if you want to go to confession by God, no?
Yeah.
And for you got a Bible scripture you like a lot?
Not particularly.
Not particularly. You like the whole Bible, you like the whole deal.
Yeah.
The package, Our Lady, Jesus, Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what can I say at the end? Thank you so much for that beautiful interview.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, maybe one more question. What would you tell now, after all this experience, this journey, your younger self, being 18 again? What would you give him as an advice?
I'd come and don't leave it like me. For me, I'd love if I knew about Medjugorje when I was 18 or 19, I'd be here, rather than when I'm 56 now, so I'm coming here since 2006, so maybe 18 years, and I found that it was nearly too late to come, but it wasn't too late to come. It was great for my life, but I didn't know back maybe in the 80s I'd have came and that type of thing. Just start. I go now, whatever age you are, I come now, especially for the youth. I definitely encourage them to come to the youth festival. Definitely, the youth festival out here is brilliant, but just come. And that's it, and don't,
You want to say something to your younger self?
Well, this is my first time here, so...
But in general, if you look back now on your life, would you change something being 18 again?
Not really, because I would have went to knock a lot. It would have been a few hours from me. And I always was very devoted, put it like that, to prayer.
Beautiful. I see that you're just in your element and in peace. And I think that's maybe also Medjugorje brings that peace. No?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Not a bother.
Thanks.